the first lesson for subquarter B is normal distribution, and this is the fourth lesson for this semester. So, fourth lesson is about normal distribution. When we say normal distribution, or in other books, it is referred to as Gaussian distribution. It is a continuous probability distribution that describes the data that clusters around the mean. When we say clusters around a mean, nakafocus lang siya, or parang karamihan ng scores ay nasa mean. So, or sige, para mas makarelate tayo, yung pag-explain ko ng normal distribution is somehow i-relate ko with our present case ngayon, which is yung COVID-19. So, 'di ba, nung kasagsagan nung COVID-19 na as in dumadami yung virus, parang may nausong parang phrase, or parang basta hindi ko alam kung lagi yung nakikita, pero nabalita yun na sinasabi na let's flatten the curve. So, para mag-flatten yung curve, dapat magstay tayo sa bahay, and then you do the necessary, parang necessary na process para hindi mag-spread yung virus, like washing your hands, tapos pag galing sa labas, maligo agad, and the likes. So, ngayon, bakit ba nila sinasabi yung phrase na flatten the curve? Ngayon, marirelate natin siya dito sa normal distribution. Na kasi, sige, example, igagraph natin yung, para makita ninyo, igagraph natin yung, kunwari lang, approximately, number of COVID-19 cases. Na kunwari, yung x-axis natin is the time, yung time frame, or kaya naman in months. Tapos, itong y-axis natin is yung number of patients with coronavirus. Diba, it started, nalaman na lang natin siya na around December 2019. Pero, mababa pa yung cases na to. Hindi pa siya masyadong nag-i-spread. So, let's say, sabihin natin, nandiyan lang. Approximate lang to, just to show you ano yung paano nare-relate yung COVID-19 sa normal distribution. Kaya nagkaroon ng phrase na flatten the curve. Next, noong January 2020, medyo dumami na, nag-spread na yung cases sa mga kalapit na bansa ng China. So, let's say nandito na siya, pataas na siya. And then, comes February 2020, tumataas tapos ng March, ng April, tapos ng May. Diba ito yung kasagsagan ng mataas na yung coronavirus cases dito sa atin. So, let's say, ganyan lang kunwari, March, February, March, sabihin na natin nandito yung April, kunwari. So, as you can see, tumataas yung cases from, pantay ba? Sorry. O, let's say, sabihin na natin, nandito, ayan. Tumataas yung cases ng coronavirus. So, kaya nila sinasabing i-flatten yung curve. Ibig sabihin ng flatten ng curve is mula dito, kailangan pababain nyo siya ng ganon. Na parang pababain natin yung cases na kailangan magpababa siya. Basta as in magre-reach siya nung kapantay na dito sa x-axis natin. Yun yung ibig sabihin nung flatten the curve. Na kailangan mag-decrease yung number of cases. Which is siguro sana totoo yung mga values na nakikita natin ngayon. So, somehow, na-flatten na natin yung curve. Na ibig sabihin, bumababa na siya. Ngayon, ito yung itsura ng normal distribution. Na, ito yung peak mo, kunwari lang, ito yung peak mo, tapos, nandito nakakoncentrate yung mga numbers na ibig sabihin, sabihin na natin nung May, nung June, tsaka nung July, dun dumami yung cases, or dun nag-spread yung cases. So, ganyan yung ibig sabihin or ganyan yung itsura ng normal distribution. So, kung itatanong nyo, normally distributed ba yung cases ng coronavirus? Magiging normally distributed lang siya if magiging talagang magko-continuous na, as in bababa siya ng bababa, sobrang bababa. Tapos, 'di ba, kaya may sinasabi silang first wave tsaka second wave, 'di ba, may sa ibang bansa nagkaka-second wave na sila. Ibig sabihin kasi noon, so kunwari, ito yung time frame, tanggalin na natin 'to. So, kunwari, ito yung first wave nila. napababa nila yung cases. Kaso, pagbaba ng cases, biglang unti-unti naman tumataas na naman yung cases, dumadami na naman. Kaya, nandoon na naman sila sa peak. May pangalawang peak na naman. Kaya sabihin ulit nila na i-flatten ulit natin yung curve. Pag sinabing i-flatten yung curve, ibig sabihin dapat pababain natin yung cases para bumaba siya ng ganun. So, normally distributed na ulit siya. So, hindi siya matatawag na normal distribution hanggat hindi nagkakaroon ng yung extremities dun sa magkabilang side. So, yan po yung normal distribution. Next, we proceed with the properties of normal distribution. So, here are the few properties of normal distribution. First, the distribution or normal distribution is a bell shape. So, meaning to say, if you will draw a normal distribution or the graphical representation of normal distribution should look like a bell shape. Now, we have an x-axis, tapos the graph above this one should be something like this. Ganyan po. You have the endings as asymptotic or it will not intersect yung x-axis. Ibig sabihin ng intersect, hindi sila maglalapat or hindi sila magko-cross ng ganyan. This is wrong. Basta dapat the line is still above the x-axis. Bell shape lang siya, as in may curve lang na ganon. And then next, the mean, the median, and the mode are equal and are located at the center of the distribution. So, if we will graph your mean, this will be our mean. Or, should I use the mu? So, this will be our mean. Or, that is the location of your mean. Next property is that normal distribution is symmetric about the mean. So, ibig sabihin ng symmetric, this area is the same with this one. Na if we will cut it into half and then we will fold it, you will have the same or you will form a same shape. So, ibig sabihin ng symmetric, they are equally distributed on both sides. And then, next property is it is continuous, meaning to say there will be no endings for this graphical representation. That's why I told you that you should not, the curve itself and the x-axis should not intersect. It should be above lang. Yung drawing nyo for the curve itself should be above the x-axis and will not cross the x-axis. And then another property na parang property that contributes kung bakit ganito yung itsura niya, it is because normal distribution is asymptotic. When we say na asymptotic, this graph will be closer to the x-axis but it will not intersect the x-axis. So, meaning to say, if we will still extend this one, it will just be closer or above the x-axis but it will never be it will never cross or it will never intersect the x-axis. It is also the same with the other side, that if we will extend this one, it will be closer to the x-axis but it will never intersect the x-axis. Or it will never be overlapping lines. Next, ano pa yung isang property? The total area under the normal distribution curve is 1 or 100%. So, if we will calculate this one numerically, ina-assume natin na this whole normal curve is equal to 1 or 100%. And then, obviously, if we will get half of this one, so meaning to say the area from the mean up to the end or right end of this normal curve is 50% or 0.5. Tapos, ito ding end na to is still 50% or 0.5. Kindly take note of these numerical values kasi we will use these numerical values in solving problems under normal distribution. So, again, numerically speaking, the whole normal distribution curve or the whole normal curve is equivalent to 1 or 100%, and then obviously half of it, may it be on the right side or on the left side, is equal to 50% or 0.5.